Hello, my name is Leonard Walstad. I'm going to be talking about model training using Apache MATLAB on Greenplum. And to motivate that, we'll talk about a credit card fraud analytics use case. So for this phase, we're going to train a model based upon a labeled historical data set that's already been loaded into Greenplum. And we're going to train that to predict whether or not a particular transaction is fraudulent. With that, let me transition over to the MATLAB documentation here. Great documentation is available in Apache MATLAB. So go to the website, check that out. There's a set of Jupyter notebooks that have worked examples so you can get started very quickly. For this example, I'm going to use a Jupyter notebook that is been set up to do the model training. We're going to start with feature engineering. And the feature engineering can be done using the capabilities of the relational database. And because it executes in the MPP backplane, these are very fast transformations. If you don't have a particular function you need to do some transformation or data combination, you can add those using Perl or Python or C or Java. And those user-defined functions then also execute in that MPP backplane. So again, very fast, a great way to add capabilities that you need for your particular feature engineering task. So let's execute that. It runs very fast in the MPP backplane. Now, another thing that you may need to do is encode a categorical variable. So to use the training, you may need to have categorical values encoded instead in numerical fields. And MATLAB provides a function for doing that, the one-hot encoding function. And we'll run that to encode some of our categorical fields appropriately for model training. We'll run that, and that will run through and basically create new columns that indicate the values of particular categorical variables. And we've exported a sum of those using a select on our table. I'll move ahead because we're trying to be efficient with time here. We can go into details if you want to explore this. Happy to set up a call at a later time and really walk through this example. Now, the next thing we're going to do is split our data set into a training set and a validation set. And again, MATLAB provides functions for that. We're going to run that, and then we'll select from the training set and see how many are fraudulent and how many were not fraudulent in the training set. So here's the select statement. We're selecting the fraud flag and the count from the model training table. And now we can see fraud flag false and true, and the count, so about 94,000 are false and 23,500 or so are true. We can then train the model, in this case, random forest, and then validate the model. So we'll execute that, and that will run and train the model, again, in the MPP backplane. So it executes quickly, it produces a model, and stores that model in a table. With that, I'm going to wrap up, and we'll be prepared for the next task, which is to operationalize the model or deploy the model into a production environment where it can be used to score transactions as they are received. Thank you.